America is be true to what you said on paper. China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. So just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Who brought teens and young adults with them? Let's see a show of hands around teens. I don't want to say teens. Young adults. Young adults. Young adults. Young adults. Young adults. They like this. Don't be putting me on blast like that. Anyway, I am Miss Community Clovia of iPower 92.1. Do we have any iPower listeners in the building? Man, I'm doing triple digs. Do we have any Praise 104.7 FM listeners? I want that radio station too. Do we have any 99.3 and 105.7 Kiss FM listeners? Thank you for making us your #1 radio station. Now, this is what we're going to do today. I know it's MLK Day. Some folks call it a day off, and we want to let our kids sleep in late, but not today, baby. When we're talking about 13 murders in 4 days, we have an issue, challenge, problem, epidemic. You call it whatever you want. So for the mere fact of parents and guardians and educators, five in 4 days. You know what? One life is too many. One life is exactly too many. So for all of our students here today, I know we have organizations after organizations. I know we have ministries available today here. We have sororities and fraternities that are joining us, and all organizations, right? But guess what? We don't have the answers. What we're doing or have been doing is not working. So what we need to do is go to the source. We need to allow our teens, our tweens, and our young adults to speak. Now, we want our young adults to speak and feel confident about what they're saying and not be persecuted about anything that comes out of their mouth. Adults, are you with us? Okay? No persecution at home. And even for our teens, if you're going to be speaking, check this out. Even if you don't feel confident talking about your story, say it happened to someone else. But please just let it out today. I am not speaking as a radio announcer or a local celebrity or a community activist. I am speaking as a mother because I know crime can hit any place at any time, whether you're rich or whether you're poor. So we're all together today, right? All right? So if you see something you like, you clap it up. If it's something that you don't like, we're going to make it better today. But before we leave, we want to find solutions, and we want to get solutions from our young adults today. This is what this show is all about.
For the Lord, Father God, we thank you, Lord, for this day. We ask that your anointing, oh God, just cover us right now, oh God, and allow us to be, oh God, what you call us to be, a community, oh God, of faith movers and shakers, oh God, and change, and those that impact, oh God, and those that make a difference. We ask, oh God, for your grace right now. Allow, oh God, every organization that's represented here today, oh God, for those that speak and those that have helped and those that have worked this together along with, oh God, Clovia, that they may be blessed, oh God, for caring for the community. We ask that you bless our city, that you bless our leaders, that you bless our police, that you bless our chief, that you bless our mayor and our governor. Just bless the children that are here right now, from young and old, 0 to 18, 23, and up.
The future. And so today we come together to hear from them. We come together to plant seeds. We come together to make it better for them. But while we're making it better for them, we're making it better for our communities. It takes a community to raise these youth, and we have to continue to work. We have to continue. We got to. They are our future. Thank you all. Look forward to having a great program today.
I'm giving you all a piece of what's on my mind, making you feel better through my poetic messages, while at the same time having the ability to make my words rhyme. Rhythm and blues. Let's stop being the bearer of bad news, especially when we wasn't even a witness. You don't have enough information to gather enough evidence, facts or clues, abuse emotions. It leaves scars open, living through your life motion, hoping nobody else can notice your pain. But joy is like a toy that's just been given to a little girl or a little boy. Smile and laugh as they all make playful noise. Praise dances are celebrations of when your spirit became uplifted. From the time in their life when they used to make bad turns, crash into a wall of many mazes, I'm amazed in the way this conversation is polluted with real life complications. It isn't amusing how confusing seems to be the movement of today's students. Let's educate them for improvement, or this cycle will forever exist. And it's like they love you more when you die, like is it really better to be missed in the actions of our past satisfactions, which 9 times out of 10 comes in the form of a flash. Marijuana, heroin, cocaine, pill. Trying to fulfill every void in your life, but you can't escape pain when it's real. So here's the deal. Learn to pray before your meals.
Brought to you by Rolling for Freedom, Opera F, the Upsilon New Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and Radio 1, that includes High Power 92.1, Praise 104.7 FM, and Kiss FM. All right, we want to start the conversation with our teens. Adults, you don't mind, right? No. So you want to hear what's on our young adults' minds? All right. No judgment, no persecution. We're going to get started. All right, Jamal Foy is a student at Henrico High School. And what Jamal is going to do, he's going to address all of us as a community, but most important, us as adults and organizations and our law enforcement. Now, with all of the spike in crime that you've seen, what would you like to see different in community?
Hello, everyone. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I think our community should have more Big Brother programs for not just guys my age, maybe for older, maybe like people in their 20s. Like, we need more Big Brother programs, because I know a lot. So I'm not really into all of that. I just stay focused in school and just stay with who I stay with, which is my team. But for the most part, I think we should have more Big Brother programs and just to help people my age. Thank you.
Next, we're going to introduce our next guest speaker. His name is Emmanuel Von Johnson. Emmanuel Von Johnson, I can't talk today. I met him about 6 or 7 years ago while he was an inmate at the Richmond City Justice Center. And I was doing my community conversations live on the radio, and you know I visit all of the prisons, a partnership with the Department of Corrections. So when I met him, out of all of the things that he wanted to do in his life, he wanted to get back to his sons, be a father to his sons, be a father to community. But one of the big things that he wanted to do is become a barber. And I said, Vaughn, you wanted to become a barber? That was simple. He said, when I'm doing what I'm doing, I didn't have time to become a barber. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you, he's an ex-offender, a brand new man. He's the owner of his brand new barber shop, certified by the state hair school, Emmanuel Von Johnson. Von Johnson.
Good afternoon, y'all. It's a big crowd, man. I want y'all to repeat after me. My man Rob, man, very, very talented brother, man. Like Clovia said, my name is Emmanuel Von Johnson. I am the proud owner and operator of Redefined Barbershop and Beauty School. Me, being an ex-offender, my last time down, I did I was sentenced to 5 years and 5 months. Distribution of crack cocaine, because where I grew up at, it was either, sell drugs or get into other stuff, like you say, gang members and doing all this crazy stuff. I grew up in the Mosby Court Projects. Was there most of my life. And then when I turned 15, my mom, she moved us to the West End where she thought we was moving up like the Jeffersons, right? Only do she know that the West End had more crime than Mosby Court area, especially when I got with some new guys and new friends around there. So while we was around there, I started getting into more violent crime and stuff like that. I started selling drugs, using drugs, stuff like that, because like the guy said, we need more Big Brother program. We had a program around Mosby Court called Concerned Black Men. And what they used to do, they used to come in the neighborhood and they used to take us out of there for a little while, because eventually when we stay in our neighborhood and nothing but violence in there, we become a product of our environment. I mean, it is what it is. So by me becoming a product of my environment and by these guys coming in, they taught us table adequacy and stuff like that, things that I use till today. Like when me and my wife is out and I pull out her chair, I learned that stuff by somebody showing me, So after that, I stopped, once I was incarcerated in 2008, I said, well, they can lock me up physically, but mentally, I'm going to do something with myself. I went in without a GED. When I came home, I had my GED. I had my, like Miss Community Clovia said, I met her in jail. She did an interview in jail on me. And everything that I said that I was going to do in that interview, I came home because I had a made-up mind that I was going to do something different with my life. I have 3 sons that I take with me everywhere, especially when I'm doing something different, because I want them to see that regardless of what they're doing or what goes on in our neighborhood, we can be better. I don't make excuses anymore. Excuses only sound good to those who make them. So I'm not making no more excuses. I serve a God that tells me I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So can't nobody tell me nothing I can do. A felony can't define who I am. They can't define, hey, I might have did what they said I did, but I'm not who they say I am. So guess what? Today I'm moving forward. I want to help younger guys. I went to Barnell Juvenile Facility, and it hurts my heart, man, that, you know, by me being in there, I had to stop myself from crying because I see these young guys, man, that's going down the wrong road, and when they get to the adult stages, it's a totally different ball game. You know, and they're in there, they laughing, and they just don't have a clue at all. And us as men, I'm talking to my men now, us as men, we have to step up, man. Because as they say, a woman can't raise a man. And I'm a firm believer of that. You know, a woman, my mom, she did the best she can do with all 6 of her children. But guess what? We made that decision to go out and sell drugs and use drugs and be with our friends. You know, man, I'm proud of you, man, because you made a decision, man, that you, regardless of what your friends doing, you chose, I'm going to stay in school. I'm going to play basketball. I'm not going to do what they're going to do. That's a man right there. You know, so with that being said, you know, like I said, I made a decision in 2008 when I got arrested that I was not going to do the things that I used to do when I came home. But when I was going back and forth to court, I got to tell y'all this story. When I was going back and forth to court, I seen this lady in court. I'm like, man, this lady is beautiful. I'm like, man, it's no way a person like me can have a lady like that. But like I told y'all earlier, if God told me that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? So I said, okay. You know, I kept going to court. I said, look, I'm going to keep going to court. Even when I went home, I said, I'm still going to go to court because I just want to see this lady. You know what I'm saying? So now today, man, I'm happily married to this lady that I seen in court for the last 5-6 years of my life. Because my God, you know, I'm not perfect by a long shot. I'm glad they don't have no cameras in my house. I mean, a lot of us can contest to that, right? So like I said, man, I gave Clovia some free haircuts, man. I want to be a blessing to somebody. I want y'all to come on over to my barbershop and get y'all a free haircut. And I'm not just one of those persons that tells you to come over and I can't cut. Just to get y'all over there. No, I can cut. I can cut. Yeah, I do Clovia hair. I do her eyebrows. Matter of fact, she made me do her eyebrows when I came in here. That's how she got it, though. Clovia got it like that. And like I say, man, a lot of us, man, we make the decision. Look, I wrote some stuff down. If y'all look, I haven't looked at this paper one time because I can't put on paper my life. I can write it down, but my life is my life. What I live was what I live, man. My life is real. That stuff they doing on TV, oh, okay. And then for us to have all these murders in this city, man, come on, man. We have to do something different, man, and it starts with us. It starts with us. Make sure the guys, matter of fact, I heard somebody got shot in the club last night. Like, seriously? You can't even go out and have a good time no more? So we don't have to keep going from police chief to the next police chief to the next police chief, from one president to the next president. No, it starts inside of here right now today with us. We are the community. Community is unity.
Johnson. And in the words of Richmond Sheriff T.T. Woodard, he says some of our greatest people are incarcerated. And some of the ones that are in the community are the criminals. All right? So some of my best friends I'm hanging out with are ex-offenders. Okay, this is the right address, Vaughn? Yeah. Redefine Barbershop. I have some free gift certificates for you. It's located 5664 Brook Road in the Brook Run Shopping Center off of Brook Road on the north side of Richmond. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, hey teens, I'm not letting you go. Do y'all feel, y'all all right? Everybody good? Let me see. I'll call him the Community Richmond City Police Chief. He's out in the community. Who cares? I mean, really out in the community at homicides where he doesn't have to be. He's at every prayer vigil. He's even at this event today, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, show for my friend, Johan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, where's Vaughn?
for a minute. While he's making his approach, first of all, I'm no different than you. I have greater responsibilities. That's what I want to share. That's my message. To show you how cool police are, Vaughn wearing the same pair of slacks that I'm wearing. Look at that. Let me share something. I'm so proud to be your chief of police. I took over the department in February, so next month will be 1 year. And it's been challenging, but it's also been fun. What makes the job fun for me, not sitting behind a desk, but getting out and learning the community, getting out and listening. That's so important. I have this book for the young people today because I'm taking notes. It's important for us. We work for you. And if any other officer out there tell you something different, you tell them, Chief Durham said, you work for me. And I mean that. We're servants. We're public servants. And we can't do our job without your approval. You pay me, my salary. And that's so important. But when you look at it, when you walk in police headquarters, we're talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Day today. When you walk in our police headquarters, right on the wall is inscribed, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And that is so true. You know why? Because everything that's going on across the country between police and relationships with the community, especially communities of color, that's impacting us here. People think we're the same. Not in your police department. Last year, 2015, we had over 280-something thousand calls for service. You know how many police complaints we got? About 80-something. That means we're doing something right. But do we always get it right? Nope. You know why? Because we're human beings just like you. I'm no different from you, and I'll continue to say that. Again, I have greater responsibilities. The men and women of the Richmond Police Department have greater responsibilities. And when you think about it, at the end of the day, the problems that we encounter and inherit, we didn't create them. You know why? Because we're getting that 911, somebody's calling 911, and my officers are being assigned to those assignments. And we get there. Some of these incidents is nothing than a conversation or a report, but sometimes, folks, let's keep it real. Some people need to go to jail. No doubt about it. You look last night, Vaughn had just stated, people going out there enjoying themselves at a club, and somebody gets murdered. 39 murders last year, ladies and gentlemen. We're down, but that's 39 too many. Sisters, stealing weed from somebody and killing them, going to buy weed and getting killed because you don't know how to say, I'm sorry, and we're taking somebody's life. So I want to listen to you. I'm not going to take, but one thing I want to tell you, and this is for everybody in here. We can make a difference in this community. Crime has continued to go down. Come mid-February, we're announcing a new program called Gun 250. I'm paying people. If you know somebody got a gun, I'm going to pay you up to $250. Whatever it takes to get the guns off the street. And the good thing about this, you don't have to be afraid because it's going to be anonymous. All you do is text tip the number, the numbers in there. You put Gun 250, you put the information. Somebody will call you with the code number. We'll tell you where to go pick up the check once we get that gun. And don't get no easy into that. And you know, one thing I learned in my short time in Richmond, there are two things that motivate people, right? Food and money. So I'm going to give you the money. All right? So work with us. But young people, please talk today. This is so important for us. Thank you.
Y'all can do better than that. Job fairs for the community. The Richmond Police Department is trying to put young adults back to work. So we're going to be together. Our first date is February 5th. Well, we're thinking about it. Tentative date. Oh, oops. All right. But anyway. Oh, while I have you here, if we have any persons that will turn 18 years old on or before November 8th of this year, you're eligible to get registered to vote. We have our information table back there, which is Rolling for Freedom. If you want to see some changes within your community, you want a shifting and funding so we can get the Big Brothers, Big Sisters program and get all of the youth programs we need and keep the funding, you gotta vote about it. So you can see us in the back. You can do it after we leave. We would like to thank Subway Restaurants of Richmond for providing lunch this afternoon. We would like to thank all of our vendors that are joining us here today. The Upsilon New Chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, the Bros are here. They're in the building. But once again, we're going to move right along. We want all of the teens and young adults to be speaking. And also, again, I brought along my friends. And for the young adults who are still kind of a little hard and saying, I don't want to be here, my mama made me come. My friends, they not going to jail. You know, my boy went to jail. He stood on one leg. doing 5 and 10 years and stuff. Well, anyway, I brought some of my friends along, ex-offenders, and they're going to tell you brothers be crying at night when they go to bed. All right. Or when they hit the cot. All right? So we're going to move right along. All right. He was a challenged student. I don't believe in saying bad kids. All right. He was a challenged student at George Wythe High School. He graduated from George Wythe High School. All right. He's in college now at Full Sail University. All right. All right. And he is the mentee of Richmond City Police Chief Alfred Durham. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Terrell Stewart. Yeah.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Come on, how y'all doing? What's up? Okay, before I start, I want everybody stand up. All over the building. Young or old, stand up. Hold that for me, man. Just hold that. I want everyone in this building to really scream and put your hands together for the best police chief we have ever had, Chief Alfred Durham. Come on, give him some. Come on. Give him some. Yeah. I said that, you can sit down, thank you. I won't take up a lot of your time. I said that because of one thing. Out of all the police chiefs we've had, and I'm saying we've had some great police chiefs, right? But out of all the ones we've had, Chief Alfred Durham has been the most connectable. Have you ever gotten his business card? No, he has his personal cell phone number on his business card. His personal cell phone number. What chief you not gonna do that? Okay. How old are you?
9.
What school do you go to?
Baker Elementary.
What's the name of the poem you about to read?
Endless Possibilities.
Endless Possibilities. Give it up for y'all, because this is her first time doing this and she's very nervous. We gotta do some pep dances. Pep dances. All right, let's keep. Little music. We're not now. Next time, we got you though. All right. If you read, I'm just gonna hold the mic by you.
Free yourself, young minds. Your brain is so darn powerful. Be patient, take your time, and stop being so darn doubtful. You're the light and you will shine. It's just a matter of when. Don't take away what he has in store. God is a loyal friend. Free yourselves, young minds. You know that you hold the future. Free yourself, young minds. Let's make the world more beautiful. Young minds, free yourself, examples shown to the others. When it's all said and done, come together, sisters and brothers, let's be free.
Thank you.